Hello, everyone. The world has continued to embrace digitalization and the internet. Social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok are a part of daily routine and thus intertwined in the social fabric of lives. As of 2021, 4.26 billion people were using social media worldwide, which is projected to increase to 6 billion by 2027. Social media has become a de facto town square where unique ideas are discussed, debated, and disparate groups are able to come together and build like minded communities. Moreover, social media has given a voice, diminished barriers, and resulted in a more equitable opportunities. For the first time in history, the Indian Society of Nephrology is coming with a social media team. This social media team is the brainchild of a dynamic secretary, Dr. Shyam Bansal, director in Medanta's Institute of Nephrology and Kidney Transplant, and is chaired by Dr. Arvind Canchi, senior consultant nephrologist, Sagar and Trustwell Hospitals, Bangalore. I'm Dr. Mythri Shankar, assistant professor in nephrology from Institute of Nephrology, Bangalore, also a proud member of this team. And I have with me today Dr. Arvind Canchi, sir, the chairperson of the Indian Society of Nephrology social media team. Warm welcome to you, Dr. Arvind, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mythri. Nice to hear from you, and it's really a pleasure to work with you all on this team.
First of all, sir, I'm curious to know what was the motivation or inspiration behind this amazing idea?
I'm going to have to come up with a story here. Basically, I feel that it's the fact is that I think the hierarchy in the Indian Society of Nephrology, including dynamic secretary, Dr. Shyam Bansal, that we just talked about, have probably been observing most of us on Twitter and Facebook, looking at the leaps and bounds where, social media has helped nephrologists to connect with, other nephrologists all over the world. And for example, looking at the NSMC that you are a part of, the National Social Media Collective, how active they are on Twitter and how they propagate nephrology education worldwide. And for that matter, our own ISN, the International Society of Nephrology, has brought up a lot of nephrology educational material, as well as coverage of conferences that we've been doing over the past 3 or 4 years. I'm sure the hierarchy within the Indian Society of Nephrology have looked at this, and they've looked at the fact that social media is definitely something that is going to help the society, one, to connect with nephrologists all over India, two, to help spread the word about kidney disease throughout India, especially try to remove the falsehoods that have, or the myths that have developed around kidney disease in India. And I think social media is definitely something that the Indian Society of Nephrology wants to harness to try to spread the word on these issues.
Definitely, sir. I agree. NSMC, ISN, GLOMCON, they're all doing a fabulous job. And India is not behind, and we are also going to catch up. What do you think is the purpose and that will be served by this social media committee?
So the social media committee has a charter with some points that we've jotted down. One is to propagate the activities of the ISN, or the Indian Society of Nephrology, on social media. This will include Twitter, Facebook, perhaps Instagram, definitely YouTube. The ISN is looking to engage the kidney patient community, because that's an important sort of job that the Indian Society of Nephrology is looking at, to connect with the kidney patients and to try to help them by spreading information that is lacking in certain areas of kidney disease. We're obviously going to spread the word on kidney disease research and look at the news that is developing in the world of nephrology and spread it around on social media as part of the social media team. We're also looking at dispelling myths, and this is something that I already talked about, and looking at curbing the falsehoods and erroneous info that come up, especially on YouTube in the form of videos. Perhaps we are going to look at countering that with our own consensus statement from the Indian Society of Nephrology to let others know what are the facts and what are the myths. We'd also like to handhold nephrologists who have just come out of their post-graduation and try to uh, tell them that perhaps social media is an opportunity for them not only to learn about nephrology, but also to connect with other nephrologists around the world. We also are going to try to increase the knowledge of nephrology among the postgraduate students as such in the medical colleges in various parts of India, to try to get them to join social media, to try to impart some knowledge about nephrology on social media to them. Obviously, the work that we are going to do is going to cover conferences at some point in time, especially the Indian Society of Nephrology annual conference called the ISNCon, and we're going to cover that with the usual sort of tweets and podcasts and perhaps other video coverages, interviews, and so on that we usually have, the poster rounds and so on. We are going to announce meetings from the different zonal associations that the Indian Society of Nephrology has. And obviously, we are looking to also propagate the Indian Society of Nephrology's journal in the form of Indian Journal of Nephrology, which also, I guess, we will look at articles and so on. So there's a whole lot of things that we're planning to do. And as I said before, I have an excellent team of nephrology professionals who are also social media professionals. And one of the true social media professionals obviously is you, Dr. Mythri, who you come through the NSMC, you've gone into GlomCon. This is something that we're going to look forward to working together with the team and trying to do all these things that I just told you about.
Definitely, we have a mammoth task, and I'm sure the social media team will excel under your able guidance, sir. What are the future endeavors, future plans, and actions for the social media committee?
So definitely there are a lot of future plans. I have an excellent social media team full of professionals who are eager to work with me. And we're looking at a journal club that looks at articles from the Southern Asian region, especially India. We're looking at dissecting articles in a journal club, perhaps something along the lines of NEFJC, perhaps a bit different, but something that is going to, tickle the fancy of the Asian nephrologist, at least the Indian nephrologist, to come and attend this. We are also looking at some sort of an internship in social media in the future. How far in the future, I don't know, but it is something that we're planning so that people who have either just come out of nephrology as postgraduates, who are still postgraduates, who are working nephrologists already, would like to learn about what to do in social media, how to actually harness social media to either connect with the world or to learn about nephrology. This is something that we're planning to do. Hopefully, these announcements will come out over time. But I'm very excited because I have a fantastic team who are going to help me do this. Back to you, Mythri.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable time with us. We look forward to see the social media team in action very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.